right, cool. So I'm Luke. How are you?
All right.
What's your name? Tanya. Nice to meet you, Tanya. I see you out here most days.
Wait, you too?
How long you been out here?
I've been on and off like 5 years, on and off.
5 years?
But I have a part-time job now, so
Oh, okay.
I don't have to be out here as much.
Cool. Where's your part-time job?
I work with the mental handicap of adults.
Okay, cool.
For an agency on the weekends.
That's awesome.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, cool.
I've been like over a year now.
Cool. Have you been looking for anything during the week, or do you just feel like that's...
Oh no, everybody's been there for a long time. I'm like the last one on totem pole. Everybody been there 12 years. The one next to me has been there 12 years, 17 years, 20 years, and 19 years. So,
Oh wow, so you got like a lot of time to go until you can work
to
your
get
way
full
in?
time. But I get a couple. If somebody call off, sometimes I can get a
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it then.
Cool. How did you get that job?
Somebody that I talked to that just got here helping me, that was telling me that to look for a job, to look for a job, and they was telling me about this, and I was like, I think I could do it, and I went and did the interview, and I passed everything, and I got it.
Cool. What kind of work do you do there? So like, what do they have you doing on a daily basis?
I work with the handicapped adults, the mentally handicapped, so they can't be left by themselves. So I come in on the weekend, whatever they need to be done, like some that wash some clothes, whoever there is to be washed, help them with their hygiene. All their food is catered in.
Okay.
So I just like warm it up, set the table like that,
Cool.
and then pass them their meds. Yeah, I had to take CPR class, first aid class, and a medicine and med class to pass the meds.
Okay.
And I had to have my driver's license.
So you have all those things?
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm moving up.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. That's
I'm
awesome. I'm happy to hear
getting
that.
there.
I'm really happy to hear that.
I am very proud of myself.
Me too. That's awesome.
I am very proud of myself. I am getting there. I'm getting there.
Definitely.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
How long?
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, you will. I believe in you.
I promise you I will.
How long have you been there? Like, how long have you been
Over
working?
a year now because
Oh,
I'm permanent part-time.
Okay, cool.
I passed my 6-month probation in like September.
Okay. So now you're officially in there.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
it's enough so I can pay for me a little room,
Right.
like 30 minutes from where the house I have to go to.
Okay, cool. Where's
so
that?
I'm doing much better. It's out west.
Out west. Cool. Do you take like the train or the bus or anything? Like
I
that?
take the bus or the train.
Yeah, whichever. So you got options.
Yes, the bus or the train.
Nah, I feel you. That's
Either
awesome.
one.
Right.
Either one. It's like I said, the little room that I rent is like 30 minutes from there.
Okay.
And if it's hot outside, I can walk.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really nice.
So it's enough to make sure it's only Saturday and Sunday, but it's enough so I can pay for my little room,
Right.
pay for me a little phone bill, pay for my bus card
Cool.
right now.
Are you?
Ghetto.
Yeah. Are you from Chicago?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been here my whole life.
Your whole life.
Mhm.
So how? I'm assuming before you got your room, were you living on the streets or
Yeah, I
like
stayed out here
shelters?
I stayed on Lower Wacker for a couple of years. On and
Okay.
off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so is this your first job in like a long time or ever or?
Yes, I've worked before. It's the first job I done had in maybe like about 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like what happened with the last job you had? Like what
It
ended up?
was so long ago, and they had moved,
Okay.
so the company shut down.
Okay.
So
Just lost the job, couldn't find another
Yeah.
one kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel you.
It was hard. It was hard.
I feel you. So what do you think like made like what was different? How did you get this job now and why don't you think you got it a year ago or 2 years ago?
How did I get the job?
Right, yeah.
Somebody has told me about the people that was out there. You know, a lot of people out here that I talk to, they tell me about different things that's going on.
Right.
And if a job opens, like, I think you could do it.
For sure.
The lady that I talked to in the building, she, like one of my big supporters, and she was telling me about it.
Cool.
And so I went and did it, passed the drug test, all that, and I got it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy for you.
Mhm.
So what do you think like what's in the future for you? Or like what do you want? Like
I'm to get back to full time so I can have my own.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get full time so I can have my own apartment, my own.
For
so
sure.
I don't have to
Rent a
do
room.
this.
Right.
Right.
And so what's your living situation like right now? Like, do you have...
I rent a room from like an older lady.
Okay.
I rent a room from her.
She nice?
She okay.
She okay?
Yeah.
That's
She's okay.
Yeah.
She don't really bother me. But it was rough because the first one I moved to, I was in this little hotel and they had bed bugs. And all my stuff was in, I put all my stuff in storage and watched everything.
Terrible, yeah. No, it's like...
horrible.
Yeah.
But I found this lady at church.
Oh, cool. So where do you go to church?
I haven't been since I've been working a long time. But when I do go, I was going to this church that's out west. That's on Cicero and Cicero and Lake, right off Cicero and Lake.
Okay, cool.
It's a little church that I've been going to every little, because I believe in God, and that's as long as He wakes me up every morning, I'm doing okay. Because there's a lot of people that is not waking up, wish they could wake up.
For sure.
So I think I'm doing very good right now.
Definitely. Yeah.
I never let my spirits down. I knew all the time that I'm gonna get back to where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have like a lot of family in the area or anything like that, or not?
Not really.
Not really?
I have one daughter. She's 31. She lived in DeKalb.
Okay.
And my granddaughter is 13.
Wow.
They know nothing about I was homeless. I never told
You
them.
never told them?
No, I would never tell them, man.
I feel
Because I don't want to put a burden on her. She's like, come on down here. No, Mom.
Right. It's like these are
I
your
want to do it on
kids.
my own. It took
Totally.
me almost 50 years to get here to hit rock bottom so I could build myself back up. It ain't gonna take me no 50 years to build myself back up.
Get back up.
See, not everybody, but most people think that when you say homeless, that's dirty, stinking, drug addict, bum.
Right.
That's not the cause for everybody.
Right.
That's
For sure.
not the cause with everybody.
I think that's a little bit of why I want to do this, is honestly, because I think meeting so many people and talking to them, it's obviously like that's not the case, and I feel like a lot of people, they have that assumption that is the case.
Right. It's just, to me, it's like a book. You got to read it to know it.
For
you
sure.
just can't look at a person and say,
right,
she's a drug addict. That's why she out here. I don't even drink.
Right. Okay.
I have never drunk a beer in my whole life.
Wow, really? That's cool.
Never.
Crazy.
I'll be 52 January 2nd.
Oh, wow. Congrats. So you said, yeah.
I stay positive.
That's
pray,
like the most that you can do,
life,
right?
I'm gonna do all right.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's people that's out here that's like that now.
For sure.
There is some that's out here that's like that, but it's different situations, different people. So.
I think there's also a good amount of mental health issues out on the streets too.
It's a lot of that.
Of that.
Wow. Because I think they closed a lot of mental health programs down, especially up north.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you feel like now that you're working with people that have mental health issues, you see like a lot?
Right. That's why I say what I say now.
Right.
Because I don't know. Sometimes I just look at people so I can understand why people would just look at people and say a homeless person is this or that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I looked at before I really got into mental health and I really know about it right now. And there's a lot of people that is really mental health.
Right. Like if they could just get into the right facility, they would be a lot better. But
and get on medication and stuff like that.
Right. But it's probably so hard to even get in those facilities, right?
Yep. It's not easy. It's hard. And I think I don't know. You gotta help yourself first. For anybody.
For sure.
Well, you gotta help yourself first.
Right.
You got to help your first help. If you don't want help, you ain't. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know if. I think the mental health people I don't know if they can get in the program or I don't know. So I just can't say. But it is mental health programs that they can get in.
Yeah. You just have to be willing to go and look. And a lot of people probably don't want to. It might be restricting for them. Like they don't want to have to stay in this spot.
They used to be out and about, and when you get in a program, you have a lot of restrictions.
Right.
They don't want that.
Sure. And I think that's the same with a lot of like addicts too.
Yeah.
That's why they won't go to. That's why they don't. That's why they sleep on the street rather than like the shelter.
And go in one of these places.
Right.
Yeah. I think that is like with a lot of people, but it's people that have this, that went through the program and got better. They help you with a lot of different stuff, and it's people that just, like I said, don't want to do it or just don't want the restrictions and stuff like that.
Right.
I can't speak for everybody.
Sure.
But I always try to be positive with anybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I got a slight cold.
No worries.
Got a cold. I've been out.
Do you feel like? Yeah.
Cold.
Well,
I haven't been out here. I don't be out here as much.
I haven't seen you out here too much, yeah, because it's colder. I figured it's colder.
And plus, like I said, if somebody take off some days or something, they'll ask me if I want to take the shift or not.
Right.
So I'm getting better.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to spend as much time.
Because I done been out here, like I said, I've been in Chicago 52 years almost, and I know how to dress for it. You just got to dress for it.
Totally.
You know how cold Chicago could be. When I'm out here, I'm warm. Believe me, I got hand warmers, toe warmers, blankets, thermals, hoodies, everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
You said it took to like 50 years, you said, until you hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
What do you think, if like you could go back, or thinking back on it, what do you think it was that caused that? Was it just bad luck?
I think it wasn't just one thing. It was probably a couple of things, something I was going through with depending on somebody else when I shouldn't have been.
Sure.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Depending on somebody else, you can't do that. And you just gotta yourself. And when you depend on a person, they think they own you. You gotta do what they say and do it. And I can't do that. So I just left it all and just I started by myself.
Totally, and like having your own, finding yourself kind of thing.
Right.
Sometimes I think when we like get caught up in like the fate of other people, we kind of get weaker for that in a way.
It's like you do something now, like you gotta get out. I hear that.
Yeah.
That's why I gotta have my own. I just
Definitely.
I went through it, and I'm above it. I'm better, so I'm better.
So you still keeping in touch with your kids?
My daughter.
With your daughter?
Yeah, she's only one. I only have one.
Oh, I'm sorry, one daughter.
31.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You ever get to see your granddaughter?
Yeah, I get to see her. I think the last time I seen them was about in September. They came up here because her dad lived up here.
Okay.
Her dad lives out west, so she come up here every month. She's a nurse.
Oh, awesome. That's really cool.
She worked at Kishwaukee Hospital.
Oh, cool.
Out in DeKalb. Yeah.
Does she work with like children, adults, or?
She works in the emergency room. She's an emergency room nurse.
Okay, cool. That's really awesome. I bet you're very proud of her.
Yep. That's why I would never let her know what I really went through.
For sure. But you don't think it?
No, I don't want her, because I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I got here by myself. I'm strong. I'll get back. For
sure. Well, I really appreciate talking to you. We've talked now for 14 minutes.
Okay.
So that means I owe you $7.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's okay. This ain't gonna be on the news or nothing.
Nah,
okay.
There you go, Tanya.
My job don't know nothing about it.
Oh, no, not at all.
They never.
Really nice meeting you. Have a good day. Take care.
You have a blessed day. Enjoy your holiday.
Likewise. Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Okay.